Have you been on Netflix before and watched these creepy documentary videos about stalkers and how victims end up tripping down into their hole? Or have you been in a position where you are being stalked by a person and the stalker literally shows up at your door? Yep, this is the story of the popular TikToker Ava Majury, who not only got stalked by an 18-year-old fan in a home invasion attempt, but even got fatally shot by her father just to save his daughter. We've all seen tons of creators in the TikTok world gaining fame each and every day. And some of these creators reached the level where they got recognized not only on social media, but hundreds of media platforms worldwide. Sadly, other creators struggled to build a persona for themselves on social media and build a fan base of their own, but Ava Majury was one of the few TikTok creators who were able to handle social media and reach the level of fame she wanted at a really young age. The story of the 15-year-old TikToker is quite disturbing and sensitive since not only Ava Majury was known for TikTok for being an underage creator, but she was also known for posting lip-syncing videos, dance videos, and yep, you guessed it, thirst traps. Basically, all these videos alone made Ava gain major success on TikTok, and she gained over 1.2 million followers on the platform in a very short amount of time. And on top of this, Ava even made a name for herself on Instagram as well, after she became an influencer on the app with over 300k followers to help her career expand more on other social media. So it's easy to say that Ava was well aware of how the influencer industry worked and the right footsteps she should follow in order to gain the success she truly wanted. I'd just like to mention that something about Ava's presence on social media didn't really make many people comfortable because Ava was known for selling pictures and videos of her online with her parents' approval. Now, Ava claimed multiple times in interviews that she wasn't struggling with money. In fact, she has attracted tons of sponsorship deals worth $150,000. But for those of you who don't know, Ava felt during this period of time that she needed to take advantage of her fame to make more money. So she decided to sell inappropriate selfies and videos of her to her fans as a side hustle in case anything goes wrong. And sadly, Ava didn't anticipate that selling her pictures online would lead her to suffer a nightmarish fate at the hands of the stalker. So, Ava's stalker, aka an 18-year-old guy called Eric Rohan Justin, went by the online username as EricJustin11 on TikTok, and he approached Ava in the early months of her fame to try and gain her attention through flooding her videos with comments. Eric did not only try commenting under Ava's TikTok videos to help her notice him, but he even went on social media and followed Ava on platforms out there such as Instagram and Snapchat. And as creepy as this might sound, Eric even found Ava's Twitch account with her brothers and followed her on that platform as well. Of course, at first, Eric's behavior seemed pretty normal to Ava because he admired her work and showed her how huge of a fan he was. So he even decided to support Ava and give her views on every account she had on the internet. But you guys, things went completely downhill after that. Eric somehow found the school Ava attended in the US, and he tried contacting multiple past friends of Ava's to extract personal information about her, like her phone number and her home location. Obviously, Eric was struggling to find any information about her life, so wait until you hear what he did next. It didn't take long for Eric to find a way to contact Ava through her phone number after some of her close friends felt like he threatened them to leak Ava's number and send it his way immediately. And after receiving her phone number, Eric began calling and texting Ava every single day, as if he didn't already stalk her for months to get it in the first place. And of course, Ava fell into his trap and decided to become close to Eric. Not only did he ask Ava numerous times to send him selfies of her, which he was willing to pay for, but Ava even asked her parents whether they were okay with it, and they literally agreed with Ava's decision. I mean, in an interview with the New York Times, Ava said that she wasn't sending anything to anybody and that it was just pictures of her face, which is what she assumed that he was paying for. She even said, "My whole thing is my pretty smile. That's my content." But something still smells fishy here. So Ava was able to make over $300 from Eric by sending him a normal selfie picture of her. And as much as it felt good to Ava that she was making loads of money over a selfie, she didn't quite know that this situation would turn against her, since, well, Eric decided to take it a step further with his relationship with Ava and ask her to send nudes to him. I'd just like to mention that as soon as Eric sent her the message, Ava blocked him from all social media platforms, and it got to a point where her father, Rob, got involved in the situation and warned Eric to stay away from his 15-year-old daughter. Now, Ava's father, Rob, was known for being an ex-policeman, and he was on track with every step his 15-year-old daughter was proceeding on social media just to keep her safe. Little did he know that those pictures Ava sent to Eric were actually traceable. On July 10th, 2021, at 4:30 a.m., a horrific turn of events occurred at Ava's house. Eric was able to arrive at Ava's residence in Florida so easily by tracking the location of her pictures, and as soon as he reached her house, he blew open the front door with a shotgun and entered the house. Of course, Ava, her mother, and 2 brothers rushed to safety immediately after they heard the gun noise, while her father, Rob, decided to pick up a gun and confront Eric. Just when Rob had called the police to show up while guarding the front door in case Eric tried getting in, Eric thought it would be a good idea if he pretended to run away. Little did he know that in between seconds, he would be shot dead by Ava's father, Rob. Rob explained in an interview that Eric was trying his best to pull tricks on him just to enter the house. And just after he pretended to run away, he then approached Rob quickly, trying to pass him through the door. And that's when Rob felt he had no choice but to shoot at Eric's head. So, despite how this situation went down a year ago, Ava and her family felt comfortable enough to return to social media this week and opened up about the whole situation publicly after they got interviewed by Insider's Edition and had this to say about it.
I flew through the door as quickly as I could and gave chase, screaming at him as he ran away with the gun in hand.
Aside from Ava and her family trying to raise awareness to their young fan base while warning them on how dangerous social media can be, millions of people, on the other hand, were attacking Ava and her family on the internet for not only allowing their 15-year-old daughter to sell pictures of her at a young age, but for also allowing her to solicit herself on a site full of perverts and creeps. Here's what they had to say. Parents letting a 13-year-old sell pictures is crazy. What kind of a parent is that? Never let your kids feel comfortable on social media. We're living a crazy world. Kids will do things their parents don't always catch, but this is just absolutely ridiculous. Why would you allow your 13-year-old to sell pics to a stranger who was already displaying dangerous behavior? I'm sorry, but this is exactly why 13-year-olds don't need to be on apps like this. Draws attention to people much older than them that could be potential predators. So much wrong with this. She shouldn't sell photos of herself at 13 or post herself in areas where she can be traced. If she posts in public, people could figure out where she is, and that's probably what happened. This could have been avoided. 13-year-olds should not be on TikTok selling her pictures. Get a grip on your kids, parents. Anyways, loves, make sure to click on the tab above if you need more videos to watch on your favorite influencers.